Yeah. What if we do this? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I backed out and went in, and it's still just. Hey, can you hear me? Can you guys out there in YouTube land hear me? Yes, so they can.
Hello.
They're saying they can hear us.
Okay. My internet just like kicked me off for a second, so I had to work on it. Can they see you?
You guys can't hear me? Hold on. Can you guys hear me alright?
Yeah, I can't see a YouTube chat at all. Unless.
Because it's showing me in the top corner, and no, Foxy Bliss says that they can hear me. So I can't see you at all, JP, though, because it just says starting soon. Say hi in the chat, and then it has me up in the top corner.
Well, I can see me. I think we're there. Maybe.
Foxy says, John, what's up?
How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Now they said they can't hear us at all.
And I think I'm frozen on the YouTube as well.
You're frozen?
Yep.
Wow, that's lovely.
Now Foxy says she can hear both and only see you. So.
Huh. Weird.
It's strange.
Strange. Wonder if it has to do with the speed. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I can see you and I can see me.
Alright, well, cool. Like, can you see, are you watching the YouTube channel?
Brandon says he can hear us. I have the chat going. I have the chat going on YouTube just so I can see the chat now, but I'm not playing it. But if they can hear us and see us, then we should say, "What's up?"
What is up, guys? Welcome to another Comics and Cold One.
Welcome to Comics and Cold Ones. I am Jake, of course.
Comics.
And as always, I'm gathered with my friend and brother, Pope Grammy. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just been busting my tail at my job. Like I told you, I got my second vaccine this past week, and it kicked my ass for one day, but wasn't too bad. So like I'm doing pretty good now. So
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the second vaccine as like a real son of a bitch.
yeah, it's pretty bad. Like a lot, even my students have been pretty much eating shit after getting the second vaccine, and it kind of sucks because I'm directing a play right now, and like my cast members keep falling out, and then it's like it's kind of hard doing practice when like half your cast is dying, and
Oh,
then
jeez.
you get them back, and then the other half dies.
So, like back in the old days when they, used to have actors and actresses want to kill each other off so they could get their roles. I guess,
Basically, this is like them just taking turns, I guess. But I mean, we're all good now, and it's just it's been rough the past 2 weeks, but we're doing good. I'm doing good.
Well, I got some people say they can't see you or hear you. Or, sorry, they can't see you, they can only hear you.
Yeah. Well, what's up, Brandon? It's good to see you in the chat. It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. I did purchase some slabs on eBay, and there's some that I definitely wanted in my collection for a while. One I wanted, it's a comic book I already have, but I wanted to get slab, but it was cheap on eBay, so I just went ahead and bought it. And then I bought one of my favorite titles signed, and then I bought a pretty interesting book that I would just like to talk about just because of what CGC put on it as their first appearance. It's probably the first time I've ever seen this, and it's kind of I guess it's a historical thing, so I think it'd probably be a good thing for people if they don't already have this book. It'd probably be a good idea to get it slabbed, just so they get that marking on it, and it's pretty interesting. So, and I got I got all these under 60 except for one, and you'll know why when you see it.
Well, I hope it's the first appearance of a three-titty shark.
I have to find it. I had like right here. I'll just fucking show you.
Good girl number 4, if I'm not mistaken.
But like, I've been putting everything in these black boxes, and so like that's a stack like on the floor all the way to the back. So there's like a good bit over there. And then I got these art door boxes, and as you can see, like I've starting to straighten out my room. It's getting there.
So for those of you that are listening to the podcast and not watching YouTube, he's giving us a tour of his man cave, if you will. So
yes, the man cave.
half beautifully organized, the other half looks like a tornado.
It's getting there, but like if you see that first shelf right here, like there's nothing but like Vegeta figurines and like one Bulma, and then I have like my shrine to Dark Side, Maleficent, and then I got my Sinestro core. And if I go all the way to the top, that very top shelf on right there is nothing but Thanos.
Wow.
I got the Great Bot suit, and then if you look on the other side, well, I just started putting figurines in this big ass case that I got recently, and then I got some artwork hanging up, and I'll probably do more close-ups on some of this because there's one particular artist right here I want to highlight, and I think his name's Tim Spavero, and he's really good. And so I got a lot of stuff. So hopefully you guys got to see it. And if you're on the podcast, I'm sorry. You can't see it, but I tried it. Like I have a whole bunch of figurines up on the wall and stuff. So.
Well, I think it's a pretty cool room, if you ask me.
Thanks. Like I said, I still got a little bit to do, but like I have like 10. Like I said, I have thousands and thousands of comic books, and like even in that door, well, this door back here, it's like just jam. Well, that's not the door. Like this door right here is my closet, and there's even more comic books in there. So thankfully all those are already in boxes. So I love. And I'm also putting on my comics in Mylar, so that's also a task. Yeah, Foxy, I guess, says can't see me, but.
Well, hopefully, I think I might have just got it figured out, so they can let us know now if it's working now, or they can see and hear both of us. That should be a thing.
That's all good. I think it's funny because I mean, like that means they just got the the podcast movie as well.
You what?
I said they got the podcast version as well if they couldn't see me.
Yeah. Let me see if this helps at all. Damn it, Jim. Not what I wanted to do.
What I'm doing now, folks, is opening.
Playing stuff live.
I feel like I'm doing some ASMR stuff. And now, just gonna pour the beer. And now, I'm gonna play a burn ale beer pipe. Can you hear me? You seem to be frozen.
Oh, there he is. The whole damn thing of you cracking open a beer.
Oh, you missed the whole beer opening?
Yeah. It's very unfortunate.
I know Foxy says that was the best ASMR ever, so.
It's very possible. Well, anyways, I had a pretty good, interesting week as well. I don't know if you guys saw the new Batman book that came out this week with the Fortnite. Did you happen to go?
I have not seen it.
It's been doing pretty well in the secondary market. I can't share it this week. I brought myself a strawberry blonde from Shiner Bock.
The Strawberry Blonde.
Yeah. It's a pretty good beer if you guys haven't had it. And if you have had it, it's still a pretty good beer.
Well said, well said.
Anyway, so hopefully there's people in the chat. I have no idea anymore. They said they saw.
Yeah.
What about now? I'm trying to figure this out.
Like, I don't even know, like, I have, like, for a split second, you had me, like, in the top corner.
Well, now it should be me in the top corner, and it should be zoomed in on you. Because I wanted to be zoomed in on you if you're going to show some books.
Yeah, I got some slabs to show.
All right. I don't know. I wonder if the people in the chat can see you now. Because I don't feel like we had that problem last time.
No, last time, like, I was just up in the corner, but now, I have no clue.
Well, now it should be mainly on your face. And I should just be a tiny little guy in the corner over here going, hey, yeah. But anyways, that is apparently not the case. So I apologize, and I'll figure this out someday, I promise. But Pope is here. He's alive and well. But I would really like him to be seen if you're going to show off some slabs, man. Dang it, just me again. How about we do this? See if that works. You guys let me know if you can hear and see Pope now.
I'll say, I've been jibber-jabbering, so...
How can it still be my face?
I guess you just, like, YouTube just knows you're more of a handsome, charming fellow.
Well, I mean, there's no denying that, but...
Yeah, that is true,
You know, however... That's not the objective here. The objective is to show you so you can show books, which are way more attractive than me, I would assume.
And what's up, aggressively relaxing? How are you doing?
I'm guessing he's
He wants me to paint us a word picture. I guess I could do that. We could play a little game, I suppose. What slab is Sean describing?
Paint us a word picture. Huh. Let me see.
Okay, well, it is a 9.6. And this artist loves to draw women, and he does a really good job drawing women. And I guess he's really good at drawing racks. And you can recognize that he's done the work by mainly because you see his two initials pop up with an exclamation mark. And this particular one has a woman using her breath to write forest across the front of the page. And if you guess Adam Hughes, then yes, it is an Adam Hughes cover.
Ding, 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 ding. Good job.
We're talking about first number 3 from the pages of Fables. And that was just a popular cover I've been after, and I got it very, 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 very cheap. So
That is a very nice book. I love
I
the
say I'll show it to you, JP.
Thank you.
Look at this
Thank
bad
you.
boy. That's what I was talking about. Which is another yeah. Yep. And this is Ferris number 14, and but it's also a beautiful cover. Oh, damn. I popped up for a second. Yeah. I guess they can see me now. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and show the slab again. It's This is number 3. Yep. Very, very nice. Yep, and no, these are all eBay. And I'll tell you what I did. Uh, just for shits and giggles, like I just went into eBay and I went in like I just looked up CGC and then I just clicked under 60 just to see what they had. And this was one of the books that was under 60. But the person who sent me that also sent me this. And so that was pretty nice of them.
Pope G, get him up in his business. Well, that's a delicious taste, I'm sure. I just put your face on my body. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I doubt anyone else can see this and have the joy that I have right now, but this makes my day. Yeah, very much like Voltron. So it's more like Beertron, since you have a beer in your hand. We're like Gorgu from Mortal Kombat with the 8 arms and beer. I did. I watched it last night, as a matter of fact, or Friday night. Excuse me, for Friday night. Uh, Anyways, I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, hello.
Can you hear me now? All right. Yeah, hold on 1 second. You see me all right now? See me all right? Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. All right. All right. Well, sorry guys for all the inconvenience and stuff on my part. But the next slab I picked up uh, was Rags number 3. The Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. Man, this sucks. Yeah, that too, and like just losing the. I lost the my internet, and so I have to rely on my phone. Yeah. So hopefully you guys could see that. I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. Maybe all right. This is the one I want you guys. Gotta- Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh, yeah. But I picked up this particular book at a 9.8, and I got it under 60. But the reason why I picked it up is because what CGC put um, as its grade, and I got Venom number 26, and it's what it is described as is the first distributed appearance of virus, and it's intended as a second appearance, but the distributed before Free Comic Book Day 2020 due to COVID-19 shipping delay. So I picked it up for that reason because like this is a not only I guess the first appearance, but this is also a like I guess a historical thing with CGC because of like it's this I guess was intended to be the second appearance. Yes, but this is actually considered the first appearance of virus due to I don't even know if we got. Hopefully, get that. No, this made it the first appearance. Yeah, because it says I'll read it one more time. It says first distributed appearance of virus. And then in parentheses it says intended as second appearance, but it was distributed before the free comic book day during 2020 due to the COVID-19 shipping delay. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. This is actually his first appearance and not his second appearance due to a, you know, yeah, well, I mean, but it's also because of a like a historical pandemic. So because yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I was. That's the reason why I got it. And the last book I got, I definitely paid over 60 for. Uh, but I definitely went after this because this is one of my favorite stories that's been out, and I guess it's being optioned for a movie, and so it's one of those heated things. But I didn't have this cover, and I've been and there's one more cover I don't have, and it's gonna be a pretty expensive cover. It's gonna be like a $500 book, but this was signed by the artist, but it is Heathen Number One. Nice. Oh, they did. Yeah, signature at the bottom. Yes. Just switch it back to you because that's all I got. Go. Yeah, those are well.
Yeah, I think he's still around. Now he sounds like a grizzly bear. I don't know. We'll see. Super creepy. I feel like you're getting taken. So, have you read Something Is Killing the Children, Mr. Staticky? Hope. Wow. I don't know if he has or not. I know who has. I haven't read all of it, but um, anyways, we're gonna go back to me now. What's that? And you sound like you got Satan coming through your phone. Satan. All right. So as I was saying earlier, before I got interrupted, just kidding. Um, we were out of town, and oh hey, look, it's Pope again. So we found a new comic shop out of town, and we decided. Well, my girlfriend decided to surprise me and take me over there. And the first thing that caught our eye when we walked in, what is that noise? Oh, okay. And I'm like, what the hell? Um, anyways, so saw this beautiful little figure up on the shelf. If you guys know my love for Ahsoka Tane, um, it is very nice, and I like it illuminates in my light right now. So this is the Ahsoka Tano Star Wars Rebels figure. It's the one with the purple box, and they put it in this cool little plastic holder to keep it like protected. So if you can see, that was really nice that they put a lot of their figures in these holders already. So yeah, that was a cool little figure to add to my ever-growing collection of things and stuff. That's what we're things and stuff. That's what we are good at, you know. Um, did you see that Bad Avenger was in the chat? I don't want to stand up because I'm wearing like unicorn pajama pants. I mean, I could give everyone a visual just so well, you only see the waist, so that's all good. But anyways, it's like unicorn pajama pants. So, anyways, that's how we roll in comic ones late night. We got my PJs on. um, anyways, so we're at this shop, and my thought is, because I had no idea, I had no information about this shop before we got there, and I'd only driven by there, so I knew where it was at. It's a really small hole in the wall kind of thing, and we go in, and it's very deceiving on the outside. I'll say that much. So, my first thought is, since this is a smaller shop, maybe it doesn't get it as frequent. Maybe there's some gems in the back issues because no one shops there, kind of thing. Well, it turns out these people are very privy to the comic book world, and they're very intelligent, and they know their business very well. They've been doing it. They actually started out on eBay selling books out of their house. The gentleman's wife was doing. So then they decided to open up a shop, and the rest is history. But my girlfriend did find one book for me that I was happy to find because I don't have it yet, and it's not it's got a little bit of a spine tick or color rub on the spine, but that is Something is Killing the Children #10. It was $4, so can't complain about that. I'm not sure if it's a first print or not. I haven't even opened it, guys. I just got it yesterday, and this is the first time I've taken it out of the bag since we've been home because we're busy with family stuff. And then were you on here when I was talking about the Batman Fortnite? So this has a code for a Harley Quinn skin game. So, anyways, it's been going around 20-30 bucks on eBay. So I had people trying to buy the code for me for $2, and I said no thanks. But anyways, as I was just kind of explaining to people earlier, I flip some books to pay for other stuff that I want, and that's one of those that I'll be flipping because I don't care about it. I don't need it. It was easy money, and I can put it towards something I do want. So at this shop, they had a bunch of dollar bins, and something that might interest you, Pope, is I was going through them with you in mind, but they had a whole section of anime themed comics. Like the manga ones and everything from Dark Horse and other. And I didn't know which series you were into at the moment, but they have a shit ton of them. And I was like, this is pretty awesome. I was looking for, they had Akira, but they only had 2 through like 13 or something. Well, I didn't know what you're into, so I was like, man, I gotta keep this in mind. I just started watching. I just started watching a new anime called Demon. Oh, they all have demons in them, right? Um, it might be Demon Hunter, Demon Slayer. I haven't got that far. I think it's Demon Slayers when I started watching. Uh, Looks kind of interesting. I'm pretty much into that kind of stuff. One book that I picked up last week that well I haven't been on here in a couple weeks, so we'll try and be more consistent. But um, I'm a sucker for like movie poster themed comics. If I see something that catches my eye, I really want to go out of my way and get it. So I saw this one, and it also happens to be a nice Sabine Rich cover, which I'm a big fan of Sabine Rich, as guys may know from the past. Um, Hazel Dan says yes, that is a first print for the Something is Killing the Children 10. Thank you for clarifying. I haven't looked. Um, However, this came out not this week that just ended, but the week before, and it is the Pulp Fiction cover of Eros Psyche number 2. I got this from a shop in San Antonio, actually, off of eBay. Very fast shipping. I got it. It came out on Wednesday. I ordered it on Wednesday. I had it by Friday, so that was nice, considering how shitty the postal service has been of late. Um, Anyways, they have a virgin. They have a virgin cover, but to me, the virgin cover doesn't have the trade dress, which the trade dress kind of makes the book, right? Because without that trade dress, you just have a chick laying in the bed. Yeah, yeah. And I was like, I mean, I'm a sucker for the virgin covers, but this one, I'm like, you know what? I have to have the trade dress because that just makes the whole book, in my opinion. I don't even know why they made a virgin cover of that book, but anyways, well, if anyone comes across the Gen 13 one from the 90s, I would love to get that again. I've been looking at it on eBay at a 9.8 just for the collection. Um, we'll see. Well, it's do I have the She-Hulk? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's in my box because there was the newsstand version and the other version, I believe. Um, but yeah, that was those are just such fun covers, and I know there's other. Uh, so it was really interesting. I was going through that wizard magazine I was showing off that I had. I think it's from 2004, and I sent a snapshot to Hazel Dan, of course. But there was a section in there that was called movie theme covers, and it had like Harry Potter and some other stuff that I found interesting. But going back to that shop, I was able to find one book in their dollar bin. Now, granted, this wasn't a huge score, other than for personal joy, and that is the Adventures of Superman number 501, the first full appearance of Connor Kent. So I'm a sucker for some Superboy. That's particularly Connor Kent, and for $1, I mean, it's like a $3 book, so whatever. But it's really high grade, so I might consider in my next CGC, which I was just starting to talk about. CGC recently upped their prices. That goes into effect on the 28th of this month. So if you guys have not submitted an order and you're thinking about it, now is the time to do it. So, anyways, I don't know which book I should show off first here. So I did a 25 book submission pre-screened for CGC. So I got those in the mail last Friday, and we'll see how it turns out. I did a 9.6 pre-screen just because, I'm glad that one of the books you showed off was a 9.6 because I think that this community and this hobby doesn't give 9.6 enough love. So just my opinion. Of course, but I just think when new collectors, with all the new collectors coming in, and the same thing in the sports card world, they think that it's got to be a Gem 10 or a 9.8. There's no other, there's no other option. But that's not true. I mean, you know the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8. No one, no one knows the fucking difference. Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at the actual guide to grading, you're allowed so much spine ticks, non-color breaking, etc. But I'm like, good lord, people, like, absolutely. And that's, they do that shit. I don't know if they do it on purpose, but I always said in the grading world for baseball cards and stuff they do because, you'll get a 9.0, and then versus a 10, but then the next person, can grade it and it's a 10. And there's, the difference, like in comic books, you can press stuff and clean stuff. You can't do that shit in sports cards, you know? Mm.
I've held a 9 point up to a 10, and there's not a fucking difference between the two. It's just that someone was like, "Oh, look at the edges of this card," and I was like, you know,
Yeah, I just got a CGC submission back. I don't know if you watched the video I posted on Instagram or not. I sent off some of those Marvel cards you got me
uh,
or that you gave me. So I sent them off. I sent off some to get graded, and they were pretty much spot on. I think SGC does a really good job as far as grading cards go. Um, you know, I didn't get any tens, but I got a couple 9.5s, and one Spider Man was a 7, which I expected. I was hoping for an 8, but got a 7. So um, it's just there aren't too many of them graded out there, so I really wanted to try and get
yeah.
something like that. So, anyways, that being said,
Well, I know I said this, but can I show this? I want to see
hold
if
on.
you can see that.
What is it?
I'm wondering if my camera is going to focus or not.
Hold
It's Dark Depths. Yes, yes, and this is my favorite card of all time. And just like what you were saying, like with Beckett, it tells you what it is. Like I said, I don't know if you can like really see it or not. Yeah, but it like it'll tell you like what card it is, like what set it came from, and then it'll say centering, which just got a 10, and then it says edges 9.5, corners 9.5, and then the surface was a 10. Uh, but what I kind of think is funny, especially with Magic cards, your edges and your corners are fucking circles. So it's kind of like like how do you grade a fucking Magic card when you're edging? Well, I mean, I understand the edging is like the two sides, and but like your corners, There are no fucking corners. It's a circle. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because like even the back of the card, like I could tell that this card has never been in a fucking deck. So yeah, but I mean, like, but it goes back to even talking about comics. Like I'm looking at this card and I'm not seeing shit on it. And I mean, I'm happy with the 9.5, but or they like sneeze on your shit and you're like, that's innate. I'm gonna
We wrap up here. Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah, let me go back to you. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. You should be good now. Let me double check though. Hold on. Hold on, Bubba.
I'm looking at the YouTube, my friend.
We wrap up here.
Hazel Dan, you still with us, sir?
We got the comic book G
Comic
Spot
book at least.
and the his house, Mr. Galvin.
Is this grimy? I'm as grimy as it gets, my
Let me
friend.
double check. Hold on. Hold on, Bubba.
I'm looking at the YouTube, my friend.
Well, I can't see you on there, so hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I do not see me.
Damn it, Jim. I had this working so smooth earlier. Now I see the top of my head.
Hazel, what are you sending off to CGC? Okay,
Yeah, they
there
got
we
a submission
go.
they're working on too,
There
for
we
sure.
go. Yes.
Are you live now?
Yes, sir.
All
So
right.
what I wanted to show,
Showing off your book.
if you guys are jumping in dollar bins, look for the JLA number 22. And what this is the first appearance of Dream in the DC universe. And I just wanted to throw that out there because I found this in a dollar bin, and since Neil Gaiman is, doing he's definitely doing a show, but it's been, I've been waiting for Neil Gaiman to do a Sandman show for fucking ever, because that's one of my favorite stories ever in in the comic book world. And another thing you guys should do, obviously, I know you guys know, but I know a lot of people are picking up Star Wars stuff from Dark Horse, but you can still find the aliens and predators if you just jump in dollar bins. So don't.
Are you specking on them? Is that your spec play, sir?
I'm not really specking, man. It's stuff that's already out there, and I'm just saying before, just jumping. What I'm saying is jump in the dollar bins, because these things exist in dollar bins.
And don't forget to look for your Adventures of Superman 501.
Yeah.
All right, there's your sage advice from the Pope. The Pope has spoken. Did you have something else you want to show off?
No, man. I'm good.
Okay, I got 2 books left before we wrap up tonight. So the last book is going to be worth staying for. So maybe I'm going to try and.
We will, I swear to God, find out how to do the switcheroo at some point. I mean, I can still bullshit. I mean, no, just carry on, keep doing what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna. Rashada Lynn is a very hot artist, and this is a print that I ordered off her site, and this is the Resident Evil vampire. The 8 foot, everybody's in love with her, and yeah. So I got that print, and I know I've probably already shown this off, but this is my Dakin that I got. I had her commish a while back ago. So, and what's cool about it, I mean, the funny thing is, I was randomly looking up artists to support, because I just wanted to find random artists to give a commission to, and I saw her artwork, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have her commission something, and then come to find out, I caught her at the very edge of before she's starting to get hot, because as soon as I got that commission done, she told me that her very first wondering if I had her very first cover was coming out, and it was Vampirella.
Nice.
Yep, I'm lucky.
Well, she actually got some cover work.
And this is her very first cover that she's ever done professionally.
Oh, that's nice.
And
You have to shoot me
so
her.
now I think she's
What's her name
starting to... Huh?
What's her name again?
Rashada Lynn.
Hey guys, if you're in a podcast, Rashada Lynn, you should check her out, man. That's some really dope artwork she's got going on there. That's a really cool Vampirella.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Looks like something Hazel Dan needs to have if they don't have it already. Just saying. Well, see, I knew you would find it pretty.
I mean, have you guys ever seen...
There we go. Look at this. I figured out how to cut me in.
Oh, nice.
Now I'm in there with you. You're no longer alone, brother. I'm here with you. Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, wrong book.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we should show this, but
No. That is the history of
this guy is probably one of my favorite artists.
Oh, that was cool.
But I play a game called Disgaea, and I was just gonna say that her artwork kind of reminds me a lot of the stuff in it.
Whoa.
But this is artwork.
We're rated R here tonight.
This is artwork from the game. And so let me know if you guys ever played this game, because there's 5 of them now. But this is probably one of my favorite video game artists.
Now you got my face right in front of those lovely girls.
Oh yeah, I mean, but these games, there's pretty much no end to them. But that's all I got. So now that we figured out, I say we figured out, I did know. I just been here showing pictures and drinking beer, and look what I did, guys. Magic of drinking beer. I taught JP how to fucking switch screens.
Magic.
That's great.
I was torn between which book to show first, but this one I got to show because of all the Star Wars love. This is the Jamie Tyndall metal cover for his book, one of his Kickstarters. So this comic shop that I told you guys I was at.
And it's signed? Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you can see it, it's signed in this awesome blue. So it matches the outfit. You see it there?
It's really good with that chrome cover too.
Yeah, the metal covers. I don't own any metal covers, so that was pretty cool. So the comic shop I was at, we were just shooting the shit, right? And I already purchased the figure and the other comics, and we were getting ready to leave. And the lady's like, "So you like Star Wars, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah."
She pulled that shit out of you. She's like, "Ah."
Yeah. So she's like, "Well, before you guys leave, let me show you this book I have." I'm like, "Do you have a secret section?" She goes, "Oh yeah, I got a secret section." I'm like, "Okay." So she pulls out from underneath their desk I don't know, 3 brown cardboard boxes. I'm like, "What the hell is all this stuff?" And she's like, I was pulling out all these. I mean, you could tell they're Kickstarter covers because I bought and supported enough Kickstarters over the last couple of years that I totally know what's happening here. They're really heavily invested in the Kickstarter stuff, and they love Jamie Tyndall, which in Chicago I had the privilege of sitting next to him at dinner for my friend's Sora's birthday party. So I kind of had a little awestruck moment. So I'm like, yeah, I can support this. Plus, it's an Ahsoka cosplay cover or whatever. Well, inside the secret stash that she had was another book that caught my eye, and after some negotiating and some back and forth, I went ahead and picked up this little book right here.
Oh, nice.
So that is the Savage She-Hulk number 1. First appearance of She-Hulk. It's in about a 6.0, 6.5 condition, so we went a little back and forth on that. We had to look this up, and he ended up giving me a good deal on both these books, so I was very happy with it. And
very good. Very good.
They said they had already pressed it, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So my next Cgc submission, I will definitely be sending that off just to get it slabbed. I mean, whether it's a 6.0 or 6.5, whatever. But I know I've been talking to Hazel Dan about my keys and stuff I've been searching for, and I certainly wasn't anticipating finding that book on the weekend, but again, it's not perfect, but that's okay. What's the old saying? No grade is better than no grade, or something like that.
I mean, it's just like, like I wanted first appearance of Sinestro, but there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna find like a fucking 9.5 or 9.6 or 9.8. Because that book, it's old.
As we're driving after we left the shop, I was looking at this and this book is from 1980. It's a 41-year-old book now. I can't even I don't want to accept that.
Whoa, back your shit up, buddy. It's 40 years old.
This is 2021, brother.
Yeah, but when did it come out?
1980, February.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm 40, and I only have a few more months left.
You do, and Savage She-Hulk just turned 41. She's looking pretty good. So happy belated birthday!
It's kind of funny because they talk about my theater building was actually built in 1980, and so when I see shit falling apart, and that's the people complain about how old the building is, I'm like, fuck you, we share a birthday. I'm talking about it's all falling apart and shit, and I'm falling apart, man. It's kind of sad. This building's old as hell. And I was like, you shut the fuck up.
Oh gosh. Well, I think that's going to conclude this evening's episode. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. We'll eventually. I think I'm learning. I think I learned something tonight. I learned how I was able to superimpose me onto Pope's body, and then to cut scenes and whatnot, and go back to what I was doing. So it'll get better. This is only episode number 2 since we relaunched. So it'll get better
because I'm 40. Old and dumb.
But I appreciate all of you guys tuning in, of course, and for those in the podcast. This will be your first episode in the podcast, so thank you guys, and I'll try and cut it out nicely so it doesn't sound so shit-tastic. But
once I figure out and cuss out my internet people, I'll be more funny, and I'll be drinking more beer.
I found that a good dick punch will get any internet service working really good. It's 2021. It's the year of we're bringing dick punches back. That's my goal.
The old Bangkok thing.
Yeah, Bangkok. What was that? The Clerks? Not Clerks, right? Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, I'm showing my mature side tonight for sure.
Will it be the Mark Hamill? What was he? The cock puncher?
Cockknocker. Yeah, the cockknocker. I remember. Oh my gosh, I share this really random story really quick, but when that movie came out, I was working at a Pacific Sunwear. I don't know if you guys remember Pacific Sunwear.
Oh, I know what it is.
Back then, I don't even know if they're around anymore. But I was a young man.
Shut up, Sean. I know you know what that is.
So, anyways, me being super immature, I was in my 20s at that time, and I was the store manager. And I thought it would be a great idea to put Cockknocker on the backside of one of my employees' name badges. So the front side would have their real name, but you know how name badges get flipped around all the time? So on the other side was Cockknocker. An idiot. But, I had fun with it, and, I'm sure she really enjoyed my sense of humor. And, It took her a while to realize what I had done, but she was good natured about it. That was back when you could actually joke with people and not have to worry about getting sued.
Yeah.
Dick punched, as it were.
Or
But I just want to quick thank everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys who stuck and stayed.
Alright.
Hazel Dan, I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys. Gomez, appreciate it. We'll get through the hiccups and have some more fun here in the future. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a great weekend, great week. Bye-bye.